family and friends. Good afternoon. This is Adams over at Adams Garage. And as promised, I told you I'd have a tip for you for Sunday. Today is July 4th. You're going to hear a lot of booming and banging out here in Arkansas. We love our fireworks. They're shooting fireworks, guns, and all types of things. So you will hear some noise in the background, but that's only fireworks over here. I live in a county rural area, so everybody's out having fun. I got a tip for you. I've got if you need to drain some oil sometime and you don't need a full pan, such as regular oil pans. Sometimes something like this is a little much, or sometimes it's full and you need just an overflow pan, or you need you've got something small that you need to pour, then a lawnmower or whatever. I've got multiple uses for a particular item. I haven't seen this video on YouTube, so I don't know if it exists, but I thought I'd throw one out there. I've been using it for years. I've even used it for camping. So not the particular bottles you see, but the same theory is still the same. So let me get right back with you, and I'll show you this here in a second. Okay, family and friends, and what you're going to see is multiple bottles here. And I'm going to show you a quick tip that will help you if you get a pinch, if you need a drain, if you need an overflow pan, or etc. That's the purpose of these. Summit is not my sponsor. I don't receive any funding from them. This stuff is I use so I don't scratch the fenders of my vehicle when I'm doing something. So, and I'm not too worried about the surface because this car's got to be painted. This Corvette's got to be painted this year. So let's start with the first one. This is your traditional rainwater bottle. Let me get up here. Rain X bottle. It doesn't have to be that. It can be a bleach bottle. It can be, anything that you need, that you can use in an emergency. But if you've got to make a pan, you need something to drain. You can take your blade, you can cut over, cut around, and that will give you something you can fill up oil or whatever. Now granted, not the best one to use because it's round, it may roll on you. You'd have to take and brace it, maybe a piece of wood or block behind it to keep it from shifting on you. But once you get it full, take the top off of it. Of course, it would be flat. Pour out your waste or contents and oil, whatever you need. Now, I will say this, and please be aware of this. Use none of these bottles for personal use. If you're going to use something that's if you're going to use something for personal use, make sure you go to the store, you get a clean distilled water bottle or something like that. Excellent for camping. You can hook it on your belt, whatever you want to do. Use it as a wash tub if you're out someplace in the woods. But for the purposes of this video, this is strictly for a vehicle. And please do not use any of these bottles that come with the contents in it. Alcohol-based, oil-based, gas-based, that's all poisonous. So do not do that. And I'm not telling you to use any of these. Definitely use these bottles. That's your discretion. It's just giving you food for thought if you need a quick way to, as a fill pan for your transmission oil, whatever you need to drain out of your vehicle. Second small one, you need in a pinch. Same theory. Cut a section out at the top. You got enough in there, you may be able to use it for a lawnmower. You can get under your lawnmower. You can't get a big pan under there. But with this section cut out, such as this, you can slide that up under it. Let me show you here real quick. Okay, friends and family, you're out, you need to make a cut. Me, I've always had a knife on me. Make 2 cuts there. As you can see, trusty old razor blade, pocket knife, anything in a pinch will do. And you can make this as wide as you need. It doesn't have to be exact perfect, and it doesn't have to be exact science. This is just a temporary drain for your lawnmower or whatever, 4-wheeler, ATV, whatever you need. When I'm doing my lawnmower oil, or if I've got some gas I've got to drain and I don't want to get a big pan, I'll grab something like this. I'll cut it out, set it flat, drain out the lawnmower. You know, this is 1 gallon, pretty close. This is 32 float ounces, but it'll get you pretty close if you drain in a regular lawnmower. And when you're done with it, make sure you put some blocks or something on the side, a piece of wood or 2. You can put a socket wrench, or you've got 2 pair of pliers, one on each side, and that would reduce the possibility of having spillage. But when you're done with it, slide it back from under there. If you got it under this way, slide it back from under your vehicle. Go over to your catch can. You can pour it out that way, but it's going to be messy. So why not take the top off it? Just, if you can, cock it a little bit where it does drain out. Got it right here, and drain it right into your pan. Put the top back on it. Throw it on your shelf. Multiple use. For people who camp, this is a, you can get a small bottle like this. Don't get anything with fuel in it. But if you need something, you got to rinse something off, or if you've got something, you want to wash your forks or spoon or knife, but do not use anything that has contained any alcohol or any chemical base in it. Make sure it's a pure, clean, new bottle. These are pretty cheap. You can cut it and rinse your forks and spoons, and when you're done with it, you stick it right back in your backpack. And you can make that as wide as you want. I just stopped right there. But if you want to go back further, you can go back further. Same thing with an orange juice bottle. When they're advertising simple orange, this is one I keep screws and stuff in. But the same thing would apply to that. Cut the top off, cut your section out, or you can, whichever side that suits you. You've got even a bigger drain pan, 52 float ounces. We're all about recycling here, all about doing things on a cheap. So this will kind of help you out too. If you've got some power steering fluid or something you're trying to drain out, you need a quick catch can to catch it when you take the hose loose. You can hold it while you drain right there. Machine oil, whatever you need it for. It's perfect. But once again, do not use anything that has had alcohol or has chemical base in it on your skin or drink out of. Do not do that. An orange juice jar would be perfect for camping because that has had a human, something that's not going to harm human consumption in it. You can rinse it out and use that. Excellent thing for spoon, forks, and knives. And it's up to you. But excellent catch can. Here's one around here, right here. Friends and family. A big one. You got a big opening. You need it as an oil pan. It's got some pretty good depth to it. You need a catch can. You got it. Got a wide mouth. You just cut as much as you need off the face of it. The one that I like the most, and this is the one I use because it's simple, it's cheap, and I've always got oil or something around the house. got an old transmission. This is old transmission, 5 gallon. I mean, the 1 gallon container of transmission, or you can get the 5 gallon. I mean, I said 5 gallon. This is a 3-quart, excuse me. And 3-quart seems to be more. 3-quart. This seems to be perfect for me. And I've used this thing hundreds of times. It's about 10 years old. If I'm full of oil in my big pan and I need to drain something out, or I need to catch fuel from a carburetor I'm draining, or a fuel pump, slide this puppy up under there. I put it under there, take my hose loose. It doesn't get my garage floor dirty. This one has already been cut out. Like I said, this is one that I use. And this is an old, regular O'Reilly's pan. And like I said, this thing is very old. O'Reilly's, nobody's a sponsor of mine, but I just thought you could use that tech tip on this 4th of July holiday, 4th of July, for sharing. So I thought I'd get some information out there to you. I promised you guys a Sunday tip. I hope this helps somebody out there. And like I said, this is Adam's over at Adam's Garage, and I really appreciate you subscribing. Hold on one second here. Once again, this is Adam's over at Adam's Garage, and I really appreciate you subscribing. I can't do it without you guys out there, and I've got some other stuff that's going to be coming, and I think I'm going to use Sundays as a Tech Sunday, or I may use this Friday as a Tech Friday with a new idea, and just put my regular videos out during the week. Shoot me something down below and tell me what would be some of the best time for content from the people out there. I really appreciate that, but I thought you could use that tech tip. I've got tons of more. I've been around cars almost 50 years, 40-something years I've been working on them. So I've learned a lot of things that I want to pass on to you, the viewer. Not only that, but with camping and etc. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Or if you're out someplace and you got to survive, but you need something, or you're backpacking and you need a quick drain tub or drain pan or something really light, something small like that. That was used for something not oil consumption in it, or orange juice is right here. When it's empty, it's light enough to throw in your backpack. If you need something, I mean, it's available. There's a lot of things that's multi-purpose that can be used. But with that said, thank you. Have a blessed 4th of July holiday over here in America. And my people over in Asia and the Philippines, hello. In Mexico, hello. And subscribers that are starting around the world that are starting to subscribe. Shoot me the country where you're from or the city where you're from, and I'll say hello to you in your city. I mean, it's country, state, whatever. Once again, this is Adam's over at Adam's Garage with a quick tip for you for the holiday. Have a blessed 4th of July, and appreciate you liking, subscribing, and sharing my video, because that's got to get the algorithms up so I can get more video out there. And that way I can get more exposure and do different things. But if you have an idea down below, shoot me an idea. You'll see it here. If it's something you'd like to see special. Have a blessed 4th of July. Be safe out there and have fun. And I'll see you this week on the next one.